Want to call the meeting to order? Could we have the roll call, please?
Belsley.
Here.
Dobb.
Here.
Hare. Here. Herman.
Here.
Kaufman.
Here.
Newhouse. You have a quorum.
Pledge allegiance to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. There are no public hearings today. However, we have two presentations. We'll begin with the 4th of July fireworks presentation from the VFW.
Mr. Mayor, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Jerry Davis with the Morton VFW. I'm here soliciting for our 3rd of July fireworks. I think we've got a pretty good show, and they keep treating us right, so we're able to maintain our cost and still give the people some value for their money. So we would like to think that we can count on you for a contribution for this year's show. Thank you very much.
Can I ask
Sure.
a couple? Do you also are going to want the fire department to stand by? Don't we typically do that?
That's correct. I think they asked me last year to just send a note to the fire and police departments, and I'm hoping I can do that online on your website. I'm not sure if I can or not.
Well, maybe we can sort it out here this evening.
Okay.
Thank you. We also have a new flower pot plot presentation. Wow, this is going to be good.
Good evening. I'm Aaron Miller, representing the Chamber of Commerce, more specifically the Welcome Sign Committee.
Okay. And I'm Susan Piles, Director of Tourism for the Village of Morton.
What Jennifer's handing out there is kind of a presentation that we would like you to consider. We just finished up with our 4th Welcome to Morton sign that is going to be finished this year yet. And our committee was kind of considering what other projects we could do that might enhance the city of Morton. And we thought commercial flower pots, something that would be a good project. They're pretty expensive and difficult to fund without some broad-based support. We approached Susan in the Tourism Association, and she was receptive to the idea. So we all did some searching, and we found the design that you have there in front of you. It's kind of a classic look. The side can have the little pumpkin swirl on it, or swoosh, I guess. And will give a little bit of a classic look downtown. And still, we worked with Craig on pedestrian and vehicular safety aspect as well. The Chamber has committed $5,000 towards this, and also the proceeds from this year's Fun Golf Day. And we'll also be inviting our Chamber members to contribute to the flower pots, similar to what they did with the signs. We also pledge to continue to raise funds until we have enough of the flower pots to cover the downtown district. With the Tourism Association and the Chamber of Commerce, we look forward to a partnership with the village to generate a new look for downtown and a new feel for the downtown district.
One of the things that we're kind of looking at is we have the new plaza that's going to might be under construction, and so to carry that look through the whole part of downtown, and that way it would be very mainstreamed to get everything to look the same. So it would be a nice addition for our downtown.
Is there something you want from the Board of Trustees?
We just want to make sure that that you are aware and that we have your permission to do that.
All right, so
We're
we
not
would have to
asking
vote to allow you to, and you want us to approve the shape of the flower pot, or?
Well, I think the thing is that these flower pots are a little different than the ones we already have, because most of the ones that we have, we remove from the street when it gets cold. And so these flower pots, because they're going to be much heavier than the ones that we have, are going to be in more permanent locations, so we won't be taking them on and off the street like we did before. So working with Craig, we've kind of picked out places where we can put these that won't interfere with parking or snow removal, and that they can stay there all year. So that's a little different than us putting the pots out now, because we do remove most of them in the wintertime.
That's what's a little bit different about this proposal is because of the size and weight, they will be in the right-of-way and, more permanently. But they
Like
have
our
worked
old
with
big
Craig.
white ones used to be.
Pardon me?
Like our old big white ones used to be
Yeah.
that are
Yeah.
Birchwood Park.
Maybe a little classier.
Well, yeah, but they were there for a lot of years.
Yeah.
They were.
Yeah.
I'd like to just see if Mr. Loudermilk has any thoughts about,
I'm really not that into flower pots, but the pedestrian access and that, they worked with me, Jennifer, Susan, and Bill Opperly. And as long as we maintain, 5 to 6 feet of access through there, I think these fit. I don't personally have a problem with them. I think they'll make downtown look nicer. So.
Counselor, I don't know that we can vote on approving it. It's not on the agenda to do so.
Correct. It's on his presentation, so it would not be in order to vote on it tonight.
But I'm guessing the consensus is that everybody thinks it's a okay idea.
And we just basically wanted to present it and then answer any questions that you had, so.
So
Thank
they'll
you
be
for this
located
idea.
I pretty much said, on the back of curb will be where the front face is. We'll try to locate them so that they're not, where a car door opens into them, and keep them away from the intersection so we have sight distance. As long as we can meet those, I'm definitely supportive of it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Is there anyone in the audience that would like to make a public comment on any subject? Would anyone in the audience like to remove anything from the consent agenda? We're going to approve the minutes and the bills tonight. Would any of the board members like to remove anything from the consent agenda? May I have a motion to approve the consent agenda?
So moved.
Who was first and who was second?
He was second.
He just grunted.
Put him down for a grunt. That's like,
That didn't sound like a complete motion.
sounded a little indecisive, didn't
So
it?
Mr. Hare moved.
Yeah. And Mr. Coffin grunted.
Did we get an actual second?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
We're going to account that.
Count Mr. Coffin
As
as a
chairman,
second.
I'm going to accept that as a
Okay.
second.
Belsley?
Yes.
Dobb?
Yes.
Hare?
Yes.
Herman?
Yes.
Hoffman?
Yes. I have one item on the agenda, and that is to consider what the VFW has asked for. They've requested their $5,000 donation, which we've done in the past, and they would like police and fire to stand by as appropriate. Any questions or comments from any of the board members? Can I have a motion to do so?
So moved.
Ginger and
Second.
Tom Down.
Belsley? Was it Belsley?
No, Tom Down.
Oh, he,
Tom was
I
second.
seconded it.
Ginger was first.
oh, Ginger. Okay, I'm sorry.
See how confusing it is if I just don't take care of it?
I know. I just look over there.
Run a
for-
few more times.
See how much easier the meeting
I
runs?
gotta get my chair swizzled over this, but these guys are losing it. Any discussion on this? Call it.
Dobb?
Yes.
Hare?
Yes.
Herman?
Yes.
Kaufman?
Yes.
Belsley?
Yes.
Village clerk,
Nothing tonight, Your Honor.
village administrator.
Two things tonight, Your Honor. The first thing is I would like to ask for approval to transfer $16,000 from the general fund to the capital projects fund.
So moved.
Second.
Who was second?
Sam.
Sam was
Got
second. Any discussion? Call it.
Hare?
Yes.
Herman?
Yes.
Kaufman?
Yes.
Belsley?
Yes.
Dobb?
Yes.
Second item on my list is I am asking for approval of resolution number 5-14, a resolution authorizing an agreement for IT managed services with IT 360. This agreement allows us to essentially, we are not locked into anything. So if we were going along and we were unhappy with them or whatever, we have the ability to get out of it just like they do. We don't have like a one-year term or anything such as that. We did submit or ask for request for proposals, and we had 3. And IT360 was the favored managed IT provider of all the department heads and the mayor. We all sat down. We interviewed 3 of the companies. They have a few extra things such as after hours. So it's included in this price, which is beneficial to both of our police and our paramedics fire. Before, they would sometimes just have to push a project off and trying to save the village money, and in this way, they'll get things answered fairly quickly if they have a problem after hours, since they are 24/7. And then, if we have any projects, as we move through in technology, you always have some projects that come up. Project time would be included in this amount. The only thing we would have to pay for would be material. So we have worked through with both the attorney, their attorney, Jeff Bedecker in our IT department. We've all kind of gone through this and we're very satisfied, so we would hope that you would make your approval this evening.
So moved.
Second.
Second by Ginger. I sat in on the presentations and on a lot of the deliberations. The staff did a great job, very detailed, looked at everything. I think this is a good choice. Any discussion or questions?
Just a comment. Looks like a very thorough proposal and very supportive of it. Just had a question. Right now we have a set fee. It's open-ended, but obviously their cost would go up, understandably, in the future as well. When that happens, when that occurs, is that something that's brought back? This could go on for 12 months, 2 years, but some point in the future, costs fluctuate or will go.
Right. I would definitely make sure you're all aware, since you're agreeing to this at this point. You know what I mean? Usually what I do is I talk to Tom. I'm sure he'd say bring it back to the board just to make sure you're all still in agreement on it, or if you want me to pursue something else. So I will make sure that we do that in case these costs increase in the next year, 2, 3, whatever it becomes.
Thank you.
Any other questions? Call the question, please.
Herman?
Yes.
Kaufman?
Yes.
Belsley?
Yes.
Cobb?
Yes.
Hare?
Yes.
Anything else?
Nothing tonight, Your Honor.
Deputy Chief of Police.
I don't have anything tonight, Your Honor, for the agenda, but I would like to just make a reminder with the 4th of July holidays coming up that fireworks are still illegal in Illinois, and we really appreciate it if they would just leave setting off fireworks to the professionals and have a safe holiday.
Corporate Counsel.
Nothing tonight, Your Honor.
Director of Fire and Emergency Services.
Nothing tonight, Your Honor.
Director of Public Works.
2 items tonight. First, I'd like to ask for permission to request bids for the CIPP sewer lining project.
So moved.
Motion by Sam and a head nod by Kaufman.
I just thought we were taking consensus.
Does that count?
Yes, that counts. Tonight I'll count anything. If he moves funny, I'm counting it. Any discussion on this or questions? Call it.
Kaufman?
Yes.
Belsley?
Yes.
Hare?
Yes.
Dobb?
Yes.
Herman?
Yes.
Next. Falling apart. The
Lastly-
wheels are off.
Lastly,
making
in
sure
your
you're on
packets,
your
the
toes.
Public Works recap for the month of May. That's all I have tonight, Your Honor.
You don't need a vote for that?
Nope.
Okay. Planning and zoning officer. Trustee Belsley.
Nothing this evening, Your Honor.
Trustee Dobb.
Nothing this evening.
Trustee Hare.
I'm good, thank you.
Trustee Herman.
Nothing tonight, Your Honor.
Trustee Kaufman.
Nothing tonight.
Could I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
Second by Sam.
Sam, second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you.